Put that together. I'll always share it to you. Thank you very much.
It's
We're giving you 1,000
somewhat
copies.
about a match between Doug Kent and Pete
All right,
Weber.
Doug Kent won his first match by a narrow margin of 1 pin with a 200-game clean game going against Weber.
Kent switch.
Canandaigua, New York, where the great boxer Carmen Basilio hung his gloves and hats for many years. One of my favorite fighters of all time.
Pete, as he prepares, going to the horizon, and he put an extra piece of tape in the thumb hole. He's ready to go.
Rookie of the year, 1980. With his father, Dick, looking on. There you saw it. Pete is trying to win the last tournament of this series. There's Dick. Dick won the first one in 1962, right here in Illinois. There's Pete's wife, Tracy. I don't think he isn't pumped up to his home of St. Anne, Missouri. Look at it. Intensity to win 23 championships, 29 regional titles. Nice crossover. Oh, little Brooklyn action here. Come on in.
Thank you, Chris. Steve Jaros, that looks like a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, they're tough. You know, the scores have been a little bit low all week, but the other potential has been there to bowl good. I struggled a little bit the last couple rounds yesterday with shot making. I tended to cut a few shots off. I did it today, but you know, I kind of hung in there. I thought I had that one.
You've got a great year going. Good luck the rest of the year, Chris, and he's going to win some more titles. Thank you.
Doug was trying to make it 3 in a row here in the semifinal game, but he's going to have a 2 and sleeper 8 to cover. There it is. Very often from that perspective, bowler's perspective, you don't even see the 8 pin. Oh, no. Oh, jumped it off. What a bad break, though.
Well, Chris, there's oil on the outside. You see Pete Weber playing that little ridge of oil, but then Doug Kent trying to go across the lane for the 2-8. See him go between the first and second arrow. There's oil. And all of a sudden he gets to the center of the lane in just an acute left turn angle over towards the 2-8 and goes right by. Open the door for Weber, who seems like the only person so far has anything resembling a strike line on this pair.
Pete going over the other side, and he's left the 6-10. Pete has been on our telecasts most of the 84 TV appearances that he's had. Imagine that, 84, and he's only 34. He had a long, hard look at his father, Dick, the great Hall of Famer, who was shaking his head from side to side.
Well, Dick is obviously one of the greatest bowlers, if not the greatest of all time, and giving a little advice to his son. There he is. For my money, they could all tee it up against him, and they'll finish second. So, obviously, his son's trying to rewrite some of his records.
Fortunately, just leave it.
You want to see a real good break, watch the 2-8. That's the third pin on the left-hand part of your screen. The head pin goes to the sideboard, hits the 4, and the 4 comes back and hits the 2 pin, knocking it out. Avoids the split.
Pete Weber and Doug Kent in the semifinal match. The winner to meet Walter Ray Williams, all here on ABC Sports. As we look at Pete Weber, his opponent, Doug Kent, in the 4th frame left of the 5-7 split. Recorded a back-to-back opens now, trailing by 22, and he has this monster, the 2-4-10.
Ouch.
3 consecutive open frames, bad break. for Doug Kent. Bo?
Thanks, Chris. As both players struggled tremendously out there, Walter Ray, you're up next. But a quick thought on our ABC crew and the production that you've been around so much of the last 12, 13 years.
Well, a lot of them are really good friends of mine. Chris Schenkel and you've been great pals of mine. It's fun working on ABC, bowling on ABC. I think everybody back home, they ought to get together and call their local stations and say we want bowling on ABC.
Hey, thanks for the commercial parts. Good luck at a championship match. Back to you, Chris.
Well, like we always say, Bo knows, Walter Ray knows, because ABC covers bowling better than anyone, and I've been so proud to be a part of it. They've spent the bucks to make the production look good to you at home. Pete Weber double, striking the 5th and 6th frames and 44 pins, so getting a little closer to the dream match to end our journey.
It looks like unless Doug Kent can put something together as he moves to the deep inside line, that it's going to be Weber and Williams in the final. 5 frames left, though. Well, let's look at Doug Kent's game. Not only is he going long at a 173 pace, and when I say pace like that, I mean strike, spare, strike, spare, strike, spare. The guys can't even do that today. First frame he played inside, second frame inside, third frame outside, fourth frame inside, fifth frame outside, sixth frame inside. There is no possible way you can get on track jumping around like that. Got to pick a line and stick with it.
Okay, fun spread. Tomorrow night on ABC, it's All Family Entertainment with Second Noah and America's Funniest Home Videos. Then, Lisa Hartman Blank stars in the Sunday night movie, Someone Else's Child. All tomorrow night on ABC.
For Doug Kent, he has all the shots. He has to just pick out a power shot and wind on it. He needs strikes to catch Peter.
Hey, Bo. Well, I'll get to you a little bit later as we're going to take a break here in Illinois, but return. Doug Kent in his second game today is facing a Tiger named Pete Weber. Pete has strung 4. He has a 64-pin lead here in the semifinal match, Nelson.
Well, Doug Kent just going through every bowler's nightmare, struggling on a championship round and national television, but he's a great young player.
There are so many great players, members of the Professional Bowlers Association. What a joy it's been to be with Mark Gerberich and Kevin Ship, my pal.
It's Weber doubled.
And Kevin is in the truck.
Well, Doug, a nice paycheck, bud. 3rd place finish in the last ABC telecast. Not too bad. There's 87 other guys that wish they could have had your spot, as there were 90 players in the field.
All right. Doug won his first match, of course, over Steve Jaros, 200 to 199. And here is that Tiger I was talking about.
Ooh, left 9.
So a 9 pin.
Pete jokes for the crowd. He said he kept it out of the gutter. That'd be the only thing. In fact, there's nothing can keep him from winning. He's already in the 200s. The best Doug Kent can do is 169. It's a whitewash.
One of the stars, and this is his wife, that made this journey so enjoyable. Tomorrow on ABC Sports at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, 11 a.m. Pacific. Hey, get this. It's the California 500 presented by Napa. From California Speedway, all the famous cars, big names will be there, including Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, and Terry Labonte.
Pete Weber wins the game, potential 235. 10-pin cross lane. It's going to be Weber and Williams, 1 and 2 in the world in our final match. How fitting, huh, partner?
How fitting. ABC deserved that type of pairing in the final match, I believe, because the combination of CBA and ABC is a winning daily double.
Awesome game by Weber.
Pete Weber, 231.
Like and subscribe.